Good morning, friends, followers, and channel members. Wow, doesn't this scenery look amazing? After our landing here the other day and when we came into Copenhagen, it was looking rather sad and, well, default. And I can't complain about default airports in Microsoft Flight Simulator because they are a cut above the rest for default airports. But before this stream today, I thought, you know what, let's grab the flight hamper scenery. And I could just sit and watch this all day long with live traffic and VATSIM traffic. Obviously we've got live traffic turned off because we are connected to the VATSIM network. But doesn't that look stunning? The only gripe I've got about this, and I've literally just installed it, so maybe there is a way to get around it, is that it seems to be awash with quite a few static aircraft. Which is no good when flying on the VATSIM network, of course. It's difficult now to tell who's real and who's not. I think there's I can just see a blue tail pushing back just here, so obviously that is a real flyer. The KLM just pops in as well, so obviously another real flyer. But doesn't this look absolutely gorgeous? This really is amazing. One of the nicest sceneries, and Copenhagen is one of those airports that's just great as kind of a little base for flying out of, because you can get to so many different European destinations within a short amount of time from Copenhagen. So really glad we've got this. Going to be using this quite a bit, I think. So welcome to everybody in the chat this morning. Wow, so many channel members here this morning. Thanks so much, guys. Hope you're having a good morning. So good morning, Danny Rubble. Good to see you. Dave Butler, Dark Fury Interactive Studio. Willie, hey mate, thanks for coming along. Miko, hello to you too. Christian Starmer, Dark Fury, Spitfire Raff, J-Hog, hello Uncle J-Hog. Klaus is here as well. Alain, hi mate, and Preffel, it's afternoon where you are. That's fair enough. Right, let me give you guys the operational flight plan for today's flight. 1 second, and if you're watching on YouTube, that is coming in now, of course, as per usual. We're streaming to Facebook and to Twitch as well. Now I've managed to get the Twitch issues that I did have all sorted. Captain HMW, good morning to you as well. Alain, you're waiting for the daily drug. Well, it's a morning flight here in the UK, which is nice. May find some of our Australian friends online if they're not doing too much. But it's their Friday night now, isn't it? If you're in Australia, it's your Friday night, so you're probably kicking back and relaxing. Weekend ahead. Wickstrom 777, top of the morning to you. Hope you're well, Chicago Skyhawk. It's snowing at 6 degrees here. Wow, is that in Chicago or is that just your name? That sounds well, one, that sounds cold, and two, you're up early. Should we get on board? Cold and dark setup today. Love the sun reflecting off the ground vehicle just there. Let's get that flight pad turned up. Right, cold and dark setup. Battery voltage is fine, so get the external power connected. Go through the whole flows this morning, so crew, supply, ground control, CRV test. There we go. Simon Smith, good morning to you. Let's get the ears aligned. And nav lights, seat belts, emergency signs, packs should be off. Fuel pumps off, all is good. Let's do the APU fire check. There we go. APU is good. Engine number 1 and engine number 2. Lovely, right. Let's start getting that APU fired up. Emma Johnson says, good evening from Australia, spending my night off reinstalling everything. Oh, wow. I hope we can give you some entertainment for the next couple of hours while you're doing that, because that is no mean feat. Right, APU is started. Now, I also think we've got some ATIS information here, which is quite neat. Let's just go ahead and grab that. Let's start the refueling process. Operational flight plan, and what I've worked out today for our training captains. You'll be able to see the departure brief video after the flight. So we're going to go with 5 tons today. Let's get the crew loading that in. Come on. There we are. 5 tons, set to real time. Off you go. Right, if we have got ATIS, we should perhaps probably give that a listen.
This is Castrop Airport departure and arrival information echo. Met report 0950 expect ILS approach visual approach on request arrival runway 04 left after landing vacate runway departure runway 04 right. Transition level 60, wind 340 degrees 15 knots sky condition, CAV OK, temperature 5, dew point -4 QNH 1022. No SIG if unable to follow SID advice on initial contact squawk mode Charlie on pushback. This was Castrop Airport departure and arrival information echo.
Lovely, okay, well that's good. We plan to depart on runway 04 right, so all of that is well. So we need to do everything today as the aircraft wasn't in its turnaround state. Let's just get some panel lights on the overhead as well. There we are. Okay, so the standby instrument is set, anti-skid is on. Come down to the pedestal. So, audio control panel is fine. Switching spoilers, engine starters, engine masters, flaps, transponder, squawk 2000 in standby and turn that on. Flight deck door is currently open. FCU, I'm expecting initial climb out of flight level 70 today, so I'm going to set that up. We'll turn that up as well. Willie, yes, we're getting so close to the 20,000 mark, aren't we? It's incredible. It really is. All right, FCU is set. Let's turn up the screen brightness down here. If that APU is up and running, I'll just do this and then we'll get the bleed air on. Then we can start to get some passengers on board. There we go. Give that a minute then before we turn on the packs. Miko, this was a perfectly timed screen. You were watching the I-95 VFR series while working, and now you've got a live one. Miko, that's right. As much as watching them on replay is always, of course, fun. It's always nice to catch a live. Hey Wayne, good morning to you, and Mark, good morning to you as well. Lilo25, hello, and Kinzed, hello. Thanks for coming on board as well. Right, so think we're all good, and we're going to start getting the box set up. We'll just give that 20 seconds or so, and then we'll start getting the passengers on board. Finnish Sim Pilot, welcome to the Captain's Club. Finnish Sim Pilot, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Really do appreciate that. If you are on our Discord server, please do get in touch. We'll make sure you get added into the VIP room, Finnish Pilot, and you'll also get use then of our takeoff performance calculator that we're currently testing in the beta version of that, and I'll show you that in a little minute as well. So thank you so much, Finnish Sim Pilot. Look forward to you having many more flights with you in the future. Very kind of you. Dr. Magic, good morning to you as well. Right, let's get those packs on. Let's get the passengers on as well.
Cabin crew, we're all happy with how things are up here, so now open the doors and start letting our passengers on board. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so passengers are boarding. Let's do the usual and just get everything in from SimBrief. So we need our AOC menu, init press and init data request. 1 hour and 2 minutes our flight time today. Let's go to the weights and balance page, request that, and start the boarding of 160 passengers. That's not actually the boarding, it's just added the payload to the aircraft. So our payload is 16640, and that is indeed matches up with the operational flight plan. That gives us a zero fuel weight of 59.1 today. That is all correct. Right, let's go to the data page, check IRS. We've got our 3 nav green. We can also check the position. I like this because if we now have a look here, we've got 55, 37, 30, 14 north and 12, 39, 24 south. Not south, east. Duh, east. And if we check down here, there we are. Other things to check then, aircraft status, we have the LEAP engines, and we actually have an out-of-date Eric cycle. I've not updated that, naughty me. So what would actually happen in this case is we'd have to get the mechanic on call to come in and upload the new database, to which that would really annoy everybody because it can take however long to get that sorted. But thankfully we're in a simulator, so we'll just let that slide. Alright, so onto the init page, we'll get our ACARs requested in. Dr. Magic, you've got a lot of work to do today, damn the live video distractions. That's what we're here for, Dr. Magic, to help you through your work at home. Chuck us on the big screen. Andrew Skywolf, if you're on VATSIM, you can of course join. Anybody can join. Right, what is the alternate? The alternate today is that Eindhoven, I think? Our call sign today is EasyJet Europe, so that would be Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. Doesn't roll off the tongue, but it's not the worst one we've ever had. Cost index of 8. Flight level is 380. Temperature is -63. Tropopause is 36345. Oh, hang on. 36345. There we go. Alright, on to the flight plan. Jet 2 fan, hello. Elder Murray, when doing the engine fire test, you have reconfigured your number pad to view left, right, up, down. So I'll hold on to the test button with the mouse. You can use the... yes, okay. The other thing you can do as well, of course, is pop out the screens. So departure today, having listened to the ATS, it's going to be a 04 right departure. That is the we're expecting Lango 1 Alpha. When that loads. Try that again. Lango 1 Alpha. That's interesting. Wonder why that's not loading. Strange. Oh, that's not good. Oh, what's happened to the flight plan page? Aircraft gone tech. Not going to be doing much without a flight plan. Okay. Let's go to our init. Oh dear me, something's gone very wrong here. Something's gone very, very wrong indeed. I can't even... Oh, hang on. Is something coming back? It's just reset itself. The box has literally just reset itself. Okay, hang on then. I've not had that happen before. Is everything still in here? Yeah, that's okay. Is our payload still in? Yeah, the payload's still in. Okay, that was strange, wasn't it? Let's try again. Copenhagen, Amsterdam, Eindhoven, EasyJet Europe, 51 Hotel Kilo. No, Kilo Hotel. Cost index 8. Try the flight number in use. Yeah, the flight number is in use by me. Alright, I'll tell you what. We'll leave that. I'm going to leave the flight number in rather than the call sign because something's obviously not working quite right there. Cost index of 8 and it's going to be -63. So much for getting away on time. Oh, it's now updated. Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. What was that trop again? 36345? 36345. Has anyone else ever had that happen before? That looks strange, doesn't it? Well, it says you've had that happen at times. Weird. Very weird. Okay, let's try the flight plan again then. So, what have we got here? I think it's actually put the SID in. I'll check that in a moment. Let's do the arrival. So we're planning along arriving ILS runway 18 right. Damn, that's going to be a long taxi. That's as good. That's going to be as long as the flight. And the EEL 1 Alpha arrival, which is just there. And that is via RTIP. Insert. 362, and I've got 386 miles on the flight plan. Let's just go through then and see how this looks, shall we? Where's the chart for the departure? I'm not convinced that's actually gone in. Yeah, it's not. Right, let me put that SID in. So departure is 04 right on the Lango 1 Alpha. Let's try again with this, shall we? Insert. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Let's cross-reference this against the charts then. So, particularly as we've just had an issue. So, climb and extended runway centerline 1700 feet. Yep, got that. And then we've got 361, 362, 363, 365, Maxil. Why is Maxil not in there? And then Copex. Oh, I'm reading the wrong one, sorry. 361, 362, 363, Tobis Lango. Yep, there we go. I was reading the Copex instead of the Lango. Of course, we are indeed a jet. Right, good. It's put the right information in. Whew. Let me just see. In the Radnav page, we'll put Castrop in there, which is Kilo Alpha Sierra. And init B page, zero fuel weight is 59.1. Trip wind, tailwind of 35. And we've got a takeoff fuel planning of... Keep forgetting you can't see the box when I'm typing it in the tablet. We need 3.5 tons, we've got 4.9. Plenty. Oh, not 54.9. Can't take that much. There we go. Camaro, you said you've had that happen before as well. Mr. V, you've had it hang when entering the SID, but you're not seeing the box reset itself. I think we were kind of lucky there. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that just in case things go astray. What do we need for the alternate? Call that 0.8 tons. For the alternate. That's an extra 31 minutes of flying time. On to the performance page. Okay, let's bring out the trusty calculator. Can I resize this? I might not even be able to resize this yet. It is still in beta. Oh, I can resize it, but I lose it. I lose the information I need. Let's make it as small as possible, so you guys can see the box as well. Let's try that. There we go. So where are we going from? Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. This is going to be 04 right. Current meta 102. 3. We'll check the 80s because that may have changed then. Outside air temperature is 5. Wind 330 at 14, so I'm going to feel that. Runway condition dry. Anti-ice will be off. Our take-off weight then is going to be, let's call it 64.1. That's our gross weight at the moment, but we're obviously going to burn some in the taxi. So 64.1. Takeoff CFG is 24/7. That actually needs altering. That will be altered in the next few updates for those of you that are currently using that. Config 1, PAX will be off, and let's calculate. There we go. Right, let's fill out the information. So, transition altitude here is 5,000 feet. Thrust reduction acceleration 1012. engine out, acceleration 1012. There it is. I'm actually just going to check something, because I've not got the acceleration altitude on there. So acceleration altitude, oh yeah, it is the same. That's okay. Just needed to double check that. SAS pilot, hello. Hope you're well. Right, let's put all this information in. So it's going to be flaps 1 for the takeoff. Flex is 70. Highest flex available. Nice long runway and we're not that heavy. V1 is 145. V2, sorry, and VR is 145. And VR is also 146. Clean speed is 215. The sim's got it at 214. Nothing in a knot. And it's a standard engine out procedure there. Left turn to Novpo. Inbound is 350. Right turns. Let's add that to the fixes page just in case we need it. So good having all this information available. So the inbound radial would be 170. Okay. That's all done. We can minimize that. We can actually close that, but we'll leave it open just in case ATC gives us a rerouting. I think I've just heard that the passengers are all ready to start boarding. We will contact ATC and then we're going to do a departure brief. So we've got the approach online, is that right? I think Tau was online.
Copenhagen 965,
oh, yeah.
Copenhagen stroke 4602 er for the information Foxtrot.
Stroke 4602 and we'll check the Foxtrot spinner 965.
Rip Closer 616 on Twitch. Hello, my friend.
Of 1 Echo arrival. Expect ILS runway 04 left. Descent flight level 100.
Descent level 100 via turn of 1 Echo. Expecting vectors for ILS approach 04 left in 965.
Singapore 352, proceed direct Venom.
Direct Venom,
Ladies and
Singapore
gentlemen, welcome on
352.
board our EasyJet service. Please place your luggage
Airbus Scandinavia 5, thank you. We are ready for Pushback start Bravo 6 when Bravo choose taxi start Scandi 5.
duty free and loose items.
Scandi 55 Yankee second, the last.
Once you have safely stowed your carry,
What Bravo 2 has taxied out, ready for push Scandinavian 5.
that you keep the
Very good, Scandi 55 Yankee behind the company. Cruising start approved behind QNH
Your seatbelt
1023.
can now be fastened.
Taxi company pushes start behind QNH 122.
Thank you.
Right, let's lock the flight deck doors.
Information Foxtrot QNH 1023.
So that QNH has just changed now, 1023, which is good because that is actually the QNH that our takeoff performance calculator used.
Stand Alpha 8 at Kastrup, have QNH 1023 with information on Foxtrot. It requires clearance to Edward when possible, thank you.
Scandinavian 27, first cross runway 30, join taxiway Charlie and Bravo with 0.04 right.
So still doing takeoffs as well from 04 right.
Cross 30 and then Charlie and Bravo to holding point 04 right. 27.
Alright, 3086, hello again. Information Foxtrot is correct. View cleared to destination Aalborg. Odin to Alpha departure, stroke 2155.
Just waiting to get our clearance in there. He's quite busy on the channel this morning, which is good. Makes it realistic.
3086.
Alright, 3086, reback correct, report ready.
Report ready. Light 3086, thank you.
Good morning, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. Stand Foxtrot 5, Type A320 Neo requesting IFR clearance to Amsterdam is filed. We have information Foxtrot.
Good morning, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. Information Foxtrot is correct. QNH 1023, cleared to Amsterdam. Lango 1 Alpha departure, squawk 0514.
Cleared by the Lango 1 Alpha and squawk 0514, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, replay correct, report fully ready.
We'll go 51 Kilo Hotel.
Ready.
Alright, let's get the squawk in.
Finnair 965, Chile setting 190, descend flight level 70.
Left heading 190 down to 70, Finnair 965.
Okay, quick, let's just turn ATC off for a second.
1020 expect
Oh,
ILS
I don't want
approach.
to listen to the ATIS. Just turn that off for a second while we do our quick departure brief. Our main one will be available after the flight. So weather here at Kastrup is gorgeous. Got no issues returning here. If we had a problem on departure, 2 nice long runways, we would expect 04 left for our arrival. If that was the case, aircraft is the A320neo experimental version from fly-by-wire. No NOTAMs to be aware of. Of course, remembering that this aircraft doesn't have working ground radar or weather radar. Does have TCAS, however. Threats to be aware of. Very few here at Kastrup, apart from it being a little bit busy, but that's just nice and normal, I guess. Minimum safe altitude for our departure is quite low as well, 1,700 feet. Nothing really threat-wise to report. Should be nice and straightforward for the departure. No NOTAMs either that are going to concern us for our flight today. And the taxi we will expect pushing back from... Oh, where's the chart gone? Pushing back, we're a Stan Fox 5, pushing back presumably facing west on Whiskey. I then expect either Romeo Sierra down to Bravo, crossing runway 30, and then Bravo all the way down to holding point Bravo 1. We're going to take the full length departure, as that is what the performance calculator has based that on. Right, that's all good. Quick look at the actual departure. Nothing here out of the ordinary, no speed restrictions or anything like that. Initial climb out is flight level 70, which we have currently got set, and we're on the Lango departure, which we've already been through the box and checked that that's all correct. Okay, I think everybody is happy. I'm going to do a couple more checks, and then we'll run the before start checklist.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck this morning, let me welcome you on board this EasyJet aircraft as you settle in for what we hope is going to be a most enjoyable flight. The weather today doesn't look to be posing much of a problem, so we should have a nice smooth ride for you throughout the duration of the flight. And as the cabin crew continue making their last preparations, if you could please assist them by getting yourselves sat down, your seatbelts fastened, and make yourselves nice and comfortable. The ground crew have now finished loading the aircraft, and we're just about finished with all our pre-flight checks, so it won't be long until we are pushing back. If you could please give the cabin crew your full attention as they go through the safety briefing, we'd very much appreciate it. So on behalf of myself and the first officer, we'd like to say thank you for choosing EasyJet today, and we look forward to giving you a safe flight.
Okay guys, time to start running those checks. Goodman dear, you've changed your flight plan based on your prior flight from Bergen to Copenhagen. What a gorgeous flight that was, and if you've got a few less clouds going out than we did, that's going to be absolutely beautiful. Alright, so before start checklist, cockpit preparation is all complete, signs are on and auto. Adheres, we've checked 3 nav green, fuel quantity is 4980, set and balanced, FNGS is set, altimeter is 1023. Let's get the ground crew into position.
Cabin crew, we're about ready to push back, so if you can down the door and cross check, thank you.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Okay, we're going to flick over back to ATC and get ready to get our departure clearance in. Rain 0616 on Twitch, you're loving the CRJ. I just couldn't get my head around that.
330 degrees, 14 knots, runway 04 right, clear takeoff.
04 right, clear for takeoff, Scandinavian 27. Thank you.
Scandinavian 2868 on taxiway Charlie, give way to the FedEx Airbus coming from left to right.
FedEx Airbus, awesome.
Give way to FedEx coming from left to right, Scandinavian 2868.
And Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, stand Foxtrot 5, we're ready for push and start.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approved, facing west, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. Excellent, that's what we briefed and expected.
Scandinavian 29, hello, V24 by 5. Scandinavian 29 Charlie.
Beacon light on, acupressure's in the green, start the timer and stand by for the transponder. Before start checklist below the line, windows and doors are closed and on, beacon light is on, phone is on silent, parking brake is set.
Tango 1 Alpha departure squawk 7442, Scandinavian 29. Scandinavian 29 confirm squawk 0443. 0443, Scandinavian 29. Scandinavian 29, read correct, report ready.
Okay, releasing the parking brakes and then we'll get the we'll get the engine started.
Left 130, Finnair 965.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence. It will start in the sequence.
Jailbreak, you want to see the overhead? No problem. Okay, just slowing down the speed, and we're going to now get the engine started, so just check APU bleed is on, which it is. Okay, so engine mode selected to start, and starting engine mode.
Scandinavian 55.
Scandinavian 27, radar contact, right turn direct CMAC, climb to flight level 190, free speed.
Right turn, direct CMAC, up to flight level 190, free speed, Scandinavian 27.
Damn, this airport looks good. Why didn't I get this sooner?
Ready for pushback, Scandinavian 29. Scandinavian 29, push and down approved, face south.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft.
KLM-15 Whiskey ready for push and start. KLM-15 Whiskey, push and down approved, face south.
Life jackets and brace.
Push and back, approved, face south. KLM-15 Whiskey.
Brace.
Finnair 965, turn heading 070, descent 2005 for the feet, KLS 1040.
And two at the front of the cabin.
Left 070, down to 2500 feet,
Please be
approach
aware that your
04
nearest
left,
exit
Banana,
may be
965.
behind you.
FedEx Flight 704 right, clear takeoff, 330 region 14.
Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted,
72868, guard departing FedEx Airbus flight
it must be
104
fastened
right,
when the
wait
seatbelt
behind.
signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times.
04 right behind Scandinavian
If the air
2868.
supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to
Singapore
start the oxygen.
352, descent
Put
3000
the
feet.
mask over your nose and mouth.
3000 feet, Singapore
Hold in
352.
place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water,
Scandinavian
take the
55
life
Inc,
jacket
course
and
30,
your
Delta Charlie Bravo, 20.04 right.
as the tapes around your
Trust
waist.
0 and
Together,
Delta Charlie Bravo
Hold
hold
the strap to adjust.
04 right,
do not inflate
Scandinavian
it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also carry flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open.
Singapore
and
352,
seatbelts
turn
fastened.
right heading
We
310.
wish you a pleasant flight with EasyJet.
Right 310, Singapore 352.
This airport is absolutely stunning, isn't it? I was hoping to see the FedEx takeoff. I may have missed him. No sound mod dock exits, just the fly-by-wire default sounds. Although the flight is about 1 hour today.
With information, Foxtrot QH1023 and requesting clearance for Alicante.
Come on, New Jet 376, information Foxtrot, QNH 1023, Alicante, Nixon 1 Alpha departure, squawk 1172.
Rain 616, no filters at all. This is completely default.
Alicante, Nixon 1 Alpha departure and 1172 on the squawk.
And yes, we do have Discord for
New Jet 376,
whoever was
feedback
asking
break,
that.
report for ready.
Good engine start.
Oh, that is a good pushback.
See you at the side. Have a good flight.
That is a very good pushback.
Finnair 965, 104 left, clear to land, 330 degrees, 14 knots, long landing approved.
Long landing.
Good to land 04 left, long landing approach. And request to stand 20, Alpha 20 after
So after start flows, engine mode selector back to norm. APU bleed off, anti-ice not required. APU off. And we'll set the spoilers. Rudder 0, flaps 1, CFGs 24/7. I've lost the mouse.
So far right, clear for takeoff,
There we go. Annoying when that happens. Tug driver is going back out of the way. Let's do the flight control checks. So, full left, neutral, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full right, rudder, full left, neutral. Now, there is a mistake, and I'm going to be impressed if anyone gets this. When I'm doing my full left and full right checks there's a mistake. If anyone can tell me what it is later on in the cruise, I'll be very impressed.
Sort of right behind Scandinavian 5, I think.
And ready for taxi Scandinavian 29. Singapore 352, turn
Could be quite a busy taxi, so I'll get everything turned on now.
Right 010 cleared, ILS 04 right, Singapore 352.
Swiss 002, hello mate, hope you're well.
Over to Unicom 122, decimal 8, good day. Scandinavian 27.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, ready for taxi on whiskey.
First Scandinavian 29, taxi via Romeo and Bravo, cross runway 30, holding point 04 right. Taxi to Romeo Papa and cross runway.
I think we're going to be following these guys here by the looks of things.
Scandinavian 29. I just confirm it's Romeo and Bravo. Romeo and Bravo, Scandinavian 29. Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, taxi via Whiskey, Romeo and Bravo, cross runway 30, holding point 04 right.
Taxi via Whiskey, Romeo, Bravo, cross runway 30, holding point 04 right, Alpine 351 Kilo Hotel.
KLM 15 Whiskey, ready for taxi. KLM 15 Whiskey via
taxi lights coming on.
Whiskey.
Let's go. Release the parking brake.
Shot Whiskey, KLM 15 Whiskey. KLM 2868, radar contact, proceed Mixi, climb to flight level.
This is nice and busy, isn't it? Nice and busy for a Friday morning. Just what we want. Blue to Hawk, the final approach mode on RNAV doesn't work quite right, but you can do RNAV approaches using nav or track FPA. I wondered what on earth that was then. The shadows of the lights flashing via the flight deck. Look at this, watch. In a minute. There. Look at that. That is just brilliant. Just brilliant.
Give way to the EasyJet A320 from left to right, follow then down via Romeo Bravo, course 30 to holding point 4 right, KLM 15 Whiskey.
That's Dark Fury and the KLM been told to wait for me. I should think so too. Dark, I still can't get over the improvements of the PC since working with you on it. It is fantastic. Tommy, the performance calculator is still in beta, not yet available, I'm afraid.
Singapore 352.
Hoping it won't be long, but there's lots of things we want to add to it. So just slow down a little bit.
2868, proceed direct AMSEF.
Ding the cabin.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
So we've got plenty of time to do all our checks and things and run checklists after we've begun going down the straight here.
Singapore 352, runway 04 right, clear to land, 330 14 knots.
Clear to land, Singapore 352.
Ooh, Singapore coming in.
Incubator contact, 170, climb flight level 190, free speed. Blocked. 35 Yankee, turn right heading 170, climb flight level 190.
Dead End spoke, we forgot they have to start checklists as well. Anti-ice not required, ECAM status is checked. Pitch trim 24/7 and rudder is 0. Check the approach path here. Not an active runway, so we don't need strobes on. Wow, this looks amazing.
Felix 57, Monitor Unicorn, 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
Okay, nice and straight now to the holding point for runway 04
04
right. Let's just do our heads check.
3965,
So no changes to the
56 Alpha,
performance.
hold
Q&A
short
to
runway
1023.
By Alpha hold short 30 pin and
No anti-ice or anything like that being added. Engine out procedure here is standard 1600 feet, turn left to Nopo, holding point, hold inbound course 350, right hand turns. Departure is the Lango 1 Alpha, stop altitude is flight level 70. And I'm going to run the before start checklist in a moment, but I just want to show you guys, look at the magic of AIG, giving us that Singapore. Stunning. Is that an A350 as well? Before takeoff checklist then, flight controls have been checked, departure briefing is confirmed, flap setting config 1, and FMA takeoff data 145 blue, 146 magenta, climb nav blue, 152, 7000 blue, flex 70 transponder is set, ECAM memo, takeoff, no blue, EFB is stowed.
One for Christian Skeleton 402, read correct. Skeleton 55 Yankee, resume all navigation direct Lango.
The direct Lango is Scandinavian 55 Yankee.
Skeleton 2868 to Copenhagen control on 121 decimal 375, bye-bye.
Copenhagen on 121 375, 2868. Good day.
Great. Skeleton 29er, are you ready from Bravo 3?
Not negative on Bravo 3, Scandinavian 290.
Just got departure frequency there.
Does your audio continue to full length 5 Bravo 19.04 right?
Yeah, we're also going to be doing the same. We're going to be taking Bravo 1 full length.
5 1 kilo tail, are you able Bravo 3?
Negative, can we have full length continue down to Bravo 1 please? Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel.
Okay, continue Bravo 1.
We'll go Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel.
Singapore 352 vacated at Victor 2.
Singapore 352, welcome to Copenhagen.
Danny, you are correct in a sense that it does take perhaps a little bit quicker than here in the simulator for that, but that's not specifically what I was going on.
Scandinavian 55 Yankee,
so there is something else.
121 decimal 375, bye-bye.
121 375.
Trace hack, the performance calculator is not yet available, still in beta, I'm afraid. Rain 616, yes, this is indeed a custom airport. First time I've used it as well, literally grabbed it this morning before this morning's flight. Money well spent.
Lift via runway 30, vacate via Kilo 3, Lima, gate Alpha 20.
Get across 30 and via Kilo 3 and Lima to Alpha 20, pin and 965, thanks.
Pin 965, just confirm not to cross it but enter runway 30.
Roger, entering runway 30 and vacate via Kilo 3, pin and 965.
Correct. Skeleton 49 Bravo via Yankee Mike Zulu and Alpha, hold short runway 30.
Via Yankee Mike Zulu.
Departure's coming up on runway 30 then, nice. This runway does intersect runway 30, so that could cause a slight delay.
Yankee Mike Zulu and Alpha, hold short runway 30.
Yankee Mike Zulu and Alpha and hold
but the performance calculator is available now for middle and higher channel members, tier channel members, middle tier and the upper tier channel members.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, behind departing Scandinavian Airbus, line of runway 04 right and wait behind.
Behind the departing Scandinavian Airbus, line up and wait, runway 04 right behind, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. This airport really does look beautiful. There are so many beautiful handcrafted airports, aren't there? There really are. Oh, look at that. Even got the sign. 330 meters with the intersection departure. Okay, let's get everything turned on. And we'll line up and wait behind.
UJet 376, request push and start Alpha 12.
UJet 376, push and start.
Before takeoff, checklist below the line.
Push and start approach.
Cabin is secured. Engine mode select is normal. TCAS TARA packs it off. Anti-ice is off.
Tower, New Zealand 802, requesting IFR clearance to Manchester, type B78X, and
Goodness
information
me.
Foxtrot on board, New Zealand 802.
New Zealand 802, hello to you, call you back. Scandinavian 49 Bravo, cross runway 30, consider by Charlie and Bravo, holding point 04 right.
Don't hear that aircraft every day on VATSIM.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, 330 and 14, runway 04 right, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 04 right, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel.
Scandinavian 29er,
So we're going to have quite a strongish crosswind coming in from the left here. So let's be aware of that, shall we?
170 and climb 190, Scandinavian 29.
493550, behind departing EasyJet Airbus, line up on V04 right.
Okay, takeoff, start the chrono, set 50% M1.
Line up certified, right behind, 09350.
Clem 15 Whiskey,
Engine stable, set
right
takeoff
and
thrust.
number 2 for departure, 1 intersection departure.
Man, flex, SRS and runway.
Line up 04 right and wait.
We'll start to feel the need for that rudder in a moment.
New Zealand 802, sorry for the information.
And I already can.
QNH 1023, clear to Manchester, Lango 1 Alpha departure, score 6043.
New Zealand 802, clear.
Try and keep this a nice steady takeoff and just ease off that rudder once we're airborne. V1, rotate.
6043 and departure on Langer 1 Alpha, New Zealand 802.
New Zealand
Nav.
802, layback correct, report fully ready.
Shouldn't do this here, but I just want a quick look at that. Wow, that is amazing. So we've got climb, thrust, climb, climb.
Scandinavian 29er, resume on navigation.
Autopilot 1 is engaged.
Resume on navigation, direct
Pack
Lango,
1.
Scandinavian 29.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, radar contact, channel right heading 080, climb flight level 190.
Right 080, flight level 190 for Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel.
093550, 33014, on mission 04 right, clear takeoff.
Jet takeoff certified, 093550.
So I've got thrust climb, open climb. We're now going to go flaps 0, spoilers disarmed, and flight level 190 blue. Taken us straight off the SID there, must admit, was not expecting that. Mid click on Twitch.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, turn right heading 180.
Right heading 180, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. So we're in heading mode as well. Medclack on Twitch and Marino Codes on Twitch as well. Thank you so much for the follow. And Abin Mardini, welcome to the Captain's Club, sir. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for your support.
3590, identified, climb flight level 190.
And if you're on our Discord server, be sure to get in touch so we can add you to the VIP room. You will also then have access to the performance takeoff calculator in beta mode while we're still trialing that out, which is quite exciting.
Clem 15 Whiskey 330 at 14, 104 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Clem 15 Whiskey.
Scandinavian 49 Bravo, behind departing KLM Airbus, line up 104 right and wait behind.
Just wondering when we're going to get pulled back onto the SID. We'll get a direct soon, I'm sure.
393550, turn right heading 160.
Flight 160 on all that 350.
Cabin crew released.
51 Kilo Hotel, resume all navigation direct Lango.
Direct Lango, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. There is, so direct to Lango, insert, there we go, nav.
Hold short on the
We recommend that you
Mike
keep your
Zulu Delta
seatbelt
hold
fastened
short.
whenever you are seated.
Please.
Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember,
I wondered what on
smoking
earth
is
that
not
was then.
permitted at any time. This includes
Scandinavian 29er,
e-cigarettes.
contact now Copenhagen 121.375. Bye-bye.
121.375, thanks for your service, bye.
What an incredibly busy morning at Copenhagen. This was fantastic. For any of you guys that have got us on in the background whilst trying to work, that must have been really off-putting for you.
Over 3550, consider right turn heading 180.
Height 180 on all that 350.
Let's just check how we're doing with our direct to Lango. Right.
Climb flight level
So it's
190.
not always accurate. So, let's get ourselves back. Pointing towards Lango, and then we'll do the direct. So that's better. Let's now go direct to Lango again. Nav, that's better.
Hotel, contact Copenhagen 121.375. Bye-bye.
121.375 Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. Thanks for the great service. Bye bye.
KLM 15.
Juliet Charlie, are you able direct Baslo, Bravo, Alpha, Sierra, Lima, Oscar?
Where are you going? That doesn't look like it's going direct to Lango at all.
Scabbers 1 Juliet Charlie, that may be a small problem, but I will just see if I can sort it now. Scabbers 1 Juliet Charlie.
Oh, looks like it's coming around now. Copenhagen, good morning. Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. Passing flight level 150 for 190, direct Lango.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, hello, Copenhagen control identified.
No further climb available. Flight level 380 is available to us from the aircraft performance page. Let's get the seatbelt signs off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned off the seatbelt sign and you are now free.
I'm also going to clear out the RadNav page.
We do recommend, however, when in your seat, that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times in case of unexpected turbulence.
We can also get rid of the engine out fix.
Please contact a member of the cabin crew if you require.
So that's gone.
Thank you.
So it's on 348 heavy traffic information, Boeing 737 flight level 370, 10 o'clock, about 8 miles from you. You are leaving my airspace for the climb at your discretion, monitor Unicorn 122.8, and good day.
I've just realised my chat stopped working. Sorry guys, I've not been ignoring you. Well, I have, but it wasn't my fault. So, Nick Burrows, hello, good morning. See you've come into the chat. HD is here as well. Hello, HD. Why are my landing lights still on? I've been doing too much, that's why. So HD says, check the top right of the navigation display when doing a direct, make sure it's going to the correct waypoint. It said it, but we weren't going there. I think there's still a small bug in the system. It's part of the experimental version. It's okay. Speed alt star. Christian, good morning.
Scandinavian 29 on report speed.
You're going to sleep for the cruise, Christian.
50 Scandinavian 29.
Future pilot, good morning to you as well.
Scandinavian 29 direct Alpha Lima Sierra.
Daniel Garrard, hello.
Copenhagen Control, good afternoon. KLM 15 Whiskey.
Dark Fury sounding tongue-tied there.
Inbound Lango.
KLM 15 Whiskey, hello, Copenhagen Control identified, climb flight level 360.
Climb 360, KLM 15 Whiskey.
Skyway 12 Juliet Charlie, any update on that Baslo, so?
Yes, currently heading direct to Baslo. I'm sorting 2 Echo.
Watch Tech, you were the Singapore 352 that came into land. Oh, we saw you land, mate. It looked great. And AIG did your aircraft proud. Beautiful model.
Final runway 04 left.
What can we expect higher?
04 left into Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. Thank you very much, Skyway 12 Juliet Charlie.
And Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel are requesting flight level 380, please.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, stand by a little bit longer for climb. I'll just get the traffic turning there.
We'll go Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. Yeah, not a long flight today, guys, so that would be a short nap.
Okay, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, climb flight level 380, direct Elde.
Climb flight level 380, direct Alpha Lima Sierra, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, negative, sir, proceed direct Elde, Echo Lima.
Direct Echo Lima, thank you, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. That's a big direct.
Scandinavian 3741, contact approach 119.8, good day.
That's the start of the approach. Thrust climb, open climb. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't 100% sure where he was asking. I thought he was asking us to go to the next VOR, which is why I spelt it back phonetically. That way, if he told us that was wrong, he was going to correct me. If he'd left it, then I knew where we were going. I didn't know the name of the... oh, what's happening? Overspeed. There we go, we're out of that now. I was literally about to disconnect and pull up. I think the winches are being injected in strangely. That is a massive direct, isn't it? Straight to the start of the approach. We best start looking at that. We need to be flight level 260 by that point.
Scotty 49 Bravo, hello, Copenhagen Control, identified, climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, Scandinavian 194.
Oh, HD, you don't like paperwork. Hope you've not done anything wrong. So what we're going to be, flight level 380. At Eel, we need to be flight level 260. Should have had a bit of a tailwind today. What'd you take? AIG failed. You were in the 747 anniversary livery, not the 350. Oh, well, never mind. Close enough. You were a Singapore. That was the main thing. Mark, yeah, one of those abrupt wind changes, unfortunately. Brian says, sorry, I've missed the departure, so I'm sat on the wing. My apologies to those watching on Facebook and Twitch. For some reason, the chat has had a moment, which is frustrating. So whilst we watch to make sure everything works out as we expect, let's check a couple of things coming into Amsterdam. Don't think we've got any...
Scandinavian 55 Yankee, contact Bremen, frequency 123.
Yeah, we've got no ATC coming into
925
Amsterdam. We're going to be
today.
on our own as far as I'm aware.
925 for Brabant, Scandinavian 55 Yankee.
So let's have a quick look what we can expect. I've also got some TCAS showing. Oh, we've got a direct, so we're overtaking this aircraft. If they're on their way to Amsterdam, we're overtaking them and taking a bit of a shortcut. Lewis Aviation, how many? Yeah, we're still climbing. 10,000 feet to go. Won't be at that altitude for very long, I'm guessing. So we're going to come in via EEL, flight level 260 or lower. We then want flight level 100 or again lower by RTIP, and then from RTIP we would normally get ILS vectors in for runway 18 right. As it is, we're just going to bring ourselves in for runway 18 right today. Let's just see how that is looking on the plan, shall we? Scroll through that.
Copenhagen control, Scandinavian.
Oh, that's looking alright actually.
With you, 2,000 feet.
Scandinavian 27, hello, Copenhagen control.
This is where the simulator lets us down with regards to the veers. What I should be able to do is, if I reselect runway 18 right, because 18 right was in use at the time the plan was created and at the time that the ATC was online. I'm just going to nip online to see flight radar 24 and have a look at what is actually being used. So we'll have a quick look at Amsterdam. Oh yeah, runway 18 right is still being used.
Hello, Copenhagen control identified.
So with that, let's just go ahead and we'll pop no star in there.
Bridget 376, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340.
Zoom out.
Bridget 376, confirm climb flight level 340.
Clear the discontinuity.
FM, climbing flight level 340 on UJ 376.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a couple of waypoints so we can add in Dibru, Pevos, 621, 622. Actually, 621's already in there, as is 622. DRD Flyer, upgrading the membership to training captain level. Thank you so much for your continued support, DRD. Really, really do appreciate that. If you are in our Discord server, then please make sure you let yourself be known, and we'll get you into the VIP room.
Copenhagen, very sorry. Good morning. Vista at 44, passing flight level 68.
Victor Tango Juliet 424, I didn't get your call sign, but please file a flight plan, sir.
Oh, it isn't filed. Okay, I'll try to refile it.
So we're just re-putting in the star, and that's it. We've got no veers in there this time. So from our tip,
expedite your climb.
We then want Dibru.
Expediting climb of Scandinavian 29.
Move down there so you can see what I'm doing. TIB.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, contact Bremen, frequency 123.925.
123.925, thanks for the service. Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. Bremen Control, good morning, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, passing flight level 330 for 380 direct Echo Echo Lima.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, you are still with Kastrup, sir. Bremen 123.925.
Apologies, thanks again, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel. Try again. There, it switched that time. Bremen Control, good morning, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, passing flight level 335 for flight level 380 direct Echo Echo Lima.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, Bremen Radar, guten Morgen, identified.
So Dibru is going to come in after our tip. And after Dibru we want Pevos. I'm going to clear out Amsterdam 600 and Narix. And after Pevos we want Amsterdam 621. So just keep going through and... Oh, good lord, we've just lost the flight plan. That's concerning. Okay, aircraft is reverted into heading mode. We had this issue right at the start of the stream, didn't we? Okay, let's just keep this in thrust climb, open climb and heading. Bring that flight plan back in. There, we've got the flight plan back. Arrival 18 right. Echo Echo Lima 1 Alpha. No veers. Insert. Direct. Echo Echo Lima. That should bring that back in. Nav mode. Back to Echo Echo Lima. And hopefully, is our fixes page still there? No. So I want a 40-mile radius from Echo Echo Lima. That's our top of descent. There we go. Okay, so that's back in. Little moment. Now this time it seems to have built the flight plan up much better. So we've got after RTIP Amsterdam 621, which is fine. The only thing I wanted to do there was between RTIP and 621 add in Dibru and Pevos. So let's try again with Dibru. D-I-B-R-U.
Direct Echo Echo Lima. Zulu 41.
And then after Dibru we want Pevos. P-E-V-O-S.
Firebird 514, contact Copenhagen, control 121, decimal T75.
And that should be it.
Copenhagen 121, 375, Firebird 5124, Shanam.
There we go, that's what I wanted. We've just got a longer final now. And Pevos is only 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, only about 9. So we've got about a 10-mile final. Just shy of a 10-mile final. Lovely. Well, that was exciting.
In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase a selection of hot beverages.
Good afternoon, New Jet 376, climbing out of 27934 aircraft gimbal.
The correct
New Jet
change will be
376,
greatly
Bremen Radar, guten
appreciated.
Morgen, identified.
And if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
So we'll do our top of climb checks
KLM-15 Whiskey with you, flight level 360, inbound Dimar.
in a moment,
KLM-15 Whiskey, Bremen Radar, guten Morgen, identified.
and then we'll start looking up the brief for how we're going to do our approach.
Bremen Radar, good day, Sputnik 16, Hideki 5 Golf, passing 3,600, climbing 5,000.
Sputnik 16, Bremen Radar,
Mac
guten Morgen,
Alstar.
identified. Climb flight level 130.
And alt cruise.
Climb flight level 130, Sputnik 16.
Sputnik 16, negative. Climb flight level 330.
Correction, climb level 330, Sputnik 16.
Ooh, cloudless skies for our flight today. Looking very nice. Very nice indeed.
Scandinavian Pi 5 Yankee, when ready, descent flight level 260 to reach at Echo Lima.
100 descent flight level 260 to reach by Echo Lima, Scandinavian 5 Yankee.
Of course, this means that you will not spill any of your drinks that you may have from the cabin crew as they begin to start making their way around the aircraft. Could you please ensure that the aisles are kept clear so the cabin crew can offer you their cabin service, which will begin shortly. A reminder that EasyJet SIM pilot channel members are able to access free drinks throughout the duration of the flight. Thank you, and I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the remainder of the flight.
Sputnik 16, direct Edega.
Sputnik?
Direct
Which airline's
call,
that then?
Sputnik 16.
Sputnik 16, negative, direct Edega. Echo Delta, Echo Golf Alpha.
Sorry, Edega, Sputnik 16, thank you.
Sadly, we're going to lose ATC once we start our approach into Amsterdam. How long we got? We got about 80 miles, so that's a good time to start thinking about our arrival. Let's just do our top of climb checks. I wonder why that PSI flashes. Danny, you think the programmed route just gave you the night transition? Yeah, it was very similar to that, which obviously we're not allowed to do.
Bremen Radar, Scandinavian 49 Bravo, and flight
Fuel checks look good.
and inbound Alpha Lima Sierra.
Scandinavian 49 Bravo, Bremen Radar, guten Morgen, identified. Sky Travel 046 India on frequency.
Status is normal. Right, let's talk about the arrival then. So, now we've built that up. Below flight level 260 by LD, or whatever you want to call it, ELD. And then continuing our way down, we've got 39 miles to lose 16,000 feet, so that's okay. We want flight level 110 by RTIP. From RTIP then we'll leave RTIP, flying the track that we've programmed in, which is almost a straight long elongated base leg on to final. At that point, as we're coming in over here, what we will do is we could, just in case there was traffic and we needed to hold, we could enter the SPY, as I call it, the SPY VOR, and go via there, just in case we needed to program a hold. Gav, good evening to you. Happy Friday night. So yeah, so we could enter that in there as well. That's not a bad idea because there's quite a bit of traffic coming in. So I'll do that in a second. As we fly over SPY, then we'll make sure we are green dot by SPY. We'll go flaps 1, and then it's going to be flaps 2 with the glide. Let's get some information. So it's runway 18 right on the EL1 Alpha, the LD1 Alpha arrival. Transition level here, I think it's 3,000 feet because it's so low down, isn't it? Yeah, 3,000 feet. Platform altitude is 2,000 feet. Minimum safe altitude as we're coming in 1,700 feet, similar to what it was in Copenhagen. And our decision altitude, we'll get the weather in a moment. But last I saw, RVR was well above 550 meters, so Cat 187. ILS frequency is 110.1. Airfield elevation is -13. Missed approach, quite important this. So it's turn right, max speed of 220 knots, which according to the performance means that that's going to be conducted. Oh, we could do that. We could do that clean. Could do that clean, but our main issue is making sure we do not overshoot the 240 radial from Sierra Papa Lima. So, as soon as practical, we turn right, not below 500 feet to AM624, cross and climb to 2,000 feet,
performance request flight level 350.
And at 624 track 304 ATC.
Sputnik 16, roger, climb flight level 350.
So there's a bit of a
350,
threat in that the go-around is actually really, really low. So if I was to do a go-around, we'd probably do a soft go-around. We don't need all that thrust.
Level 340, Aegean 317.
Aegean 317, Bremen radar, mine identified. Direct Delta Hotel 612. Expect LS runway 23 at Hamburg.
So I'm just sending off a weather request. I'm then, whilst waiting for that to come through, I'm going to pop in just before Dibru. I'm going to pop in Sierra Papa Yankee. So let's just see that come up down here. There we go. And as I say, I've really just put that in case we have to do a hold. Goodman, do you think there's something wrong with your fly-by-wire version of the 320? You tried to set up a flight in it last night, and the entire night wasn't enough from the sim to start or finish the setup. I'm not quite sure I understand the issue there, Goodman. What was the problem? What couldn't you set up? Phantom Plays, hello. Company message. That will be our weather.
Delta Victor Romeo, can you just confirm the QNH again, sorry? No, Delta Echo Romeo, QNH Castle 1030. Delta Victor Romeo,
so 280 at 5. Slight crosswind, but nothing to concern us. Runway visual range, oh yeah, there's 10 kilometers visibility, scattered 1,800 feet, temperature is +8, QNH is 1035.
Bremen radar, hello, Lufthansa 1108 at 3,000 feet for 5,000 feet.
Let's go ahead and get all that entered.
1108, Bremen radar, low identified, climb flight level 270.
Climbing flight level 270, Lufthansa 1108.
What was the transition altitude?
3,000. Yankee Amsterdam is offline, so monitor Unicom 1-2.8. Have a good landing.
That's going to be us in a moment as well.
That's for next Scandinavian MSFS. Thank you. Cheers.
Alpine 5-1 Kilo Hotel, when ready, descend flight level 260 to reset Echo Echo Lima.
When ready, descend flight level 260 to be level via Echo Echo Lima, Alpine 5-1 Kilo Hotel. Yeah, we've planned that. We've got the top of the descent in there so we can see where that is. Also on the fixes page then, I'm just going to add in that waypoint in case of a go-around, which was Amsterdam 624.
That's flight 44, nothing is further online, monitor Unicom 122.8, have a good flight.
1228, just flight home, good day.
Just so I've got that as a visual reference now on the navigation display.
121.375.
Copenhagen on 121.375, Swiss 41 Romeo Foxtrot. Goodbye.
Control, good day. Skytrail 046, India. Sorry, I wasn't in the cockpit for a few minutes.
Right, let's do the arrival brief. We've pretty much talked our way through it, but for anyone that has come in late or wants to understand what we're doing. So we're going to be flight level 260 by LD. From there, we're going to continue down flight level 100 by RTIP. Leaving RTIP, we're then going to vector ourselves in via the Sierra Papa Yankee VOR. And then we're probably going to do direct to Pevos actually. We'll get rid of Divro, otherwise we're going to end up going backwards on ourselves. So, Sierra Papa Yankee, Pevos. Via Sierra Papa Yankee, we want to be green dot before flaps 1 leaving Sierra Papa Yankee, flaps 2 via Pevos as we intercept the glide slope, 2,000 feet. And the glide slope actually comes in at Amsterdam 261. So yeah, flaps 2 via Pevos, intercept the glide slope as we head down to 2,000 feet.
Just to confirm, Norku with November Oscar Romeo Kilo uniform.
November Oscar Romeo Kilo uniform.
Also in the RadNav page we can add that Sierra Papa Yankee. So I've got a distance there to help us with our profiling. Julian Dino, you're from Aalborg in Denmark. Thank you for the love, Scandinavia. I do like flying in Scandinavia just because the scenery is so amazing. Good to see you went to sleep when you woke up 6 hours later, but still basically stalling during the final set. Oh dear. That doesn't sound right, Goodwin. I would imagine something may have gone wrong with the... I would reinstall the fly-by-wire. So we're about to start our way down in a minute or so.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck once again, you will be delighted to hear that we will shortly be starting our descent into our destination, at which point the cabin crew will start preparing for our arrival. If you could please make sure that all the aisles are clear and the cabin crew are able to make their way around the aircraft without any luggage in the aisles, that would be most appreciated.
Bravo 421, nothing further online. Monitor Unicom 122, that's my last, have a good flight.
Going to Unicom, Zulubo 421, thank you.
The toilets will shortly go out of use. Thank you.
Our taxis will bring us in via Victor Whiskey 5, 18 Centre, Delta Alpha to the hotel apron. And we'll be looking to vacate. Ooh, wind shear. We'll be looking to vacate at either Victor 1, 2 or 3. To be fair, rolling to the end isn't an issue for this flight, so we're not going to use any auto brakes. Rolling to the end actually will speed us up on our taxi. What I need to check is the directions here. We need to go via Victor Sierra rather than Victor. So it's going to be Victor Sierra, then Victor, and then Whiskey 5.
Flight level 360 for Ryanair.
Right, let's get down. Flight level 260. Down we go.
Alpine 51 Kilo Day, start now, descend, flight level 260.
Alpine 51 Kilo Sierra, Kilo Hotel is sending out flight level 260 to be level by Echo Echo Lima. Through saddle over descent, 260 blue. Gav, thank you so much for your $3 donation and super chat. Thanks once again for your continued support. I've really, really appreciated. Von McLean, am I about tonight? Maybe. We may have two streams tonight, but I can't promise that, I'm afraid. I may be on babysitting duty.
New flight 376 approved. Report back.
Roll to 376.
KLM 1550, when ready, descend flight level 260 to reach at Echo Echo Lima.
Descend to flight level 260, level by Echo Echo Lima, KLM 15 Whiskey.
This is a real world flight as well, guys. In fact, I could probably see the approach that this did. And try and mimic it somewhat. Because it arrived probably about half an hour ago, I'm guessing. Might have been a tad more than that. From Copenhagen. Oh, it landed at it landed about 20 minutes ago. If we have a look at flight radar 24, see the playback that it did. Not too dissimilar from what we're looking to do, to be fair. But they got ATC vectoring them in.
For my Foxtrot, climbing for flight over 230 at cleared Norgo 1 Papa.
Patrick, TCAS is indeed working, that is true. Danny, that would be an awesome flight tonight, Amsterdam to Gatwick. Short but busy. That is an incredibly stressful flight. So much to do and not much time to do it.
November Whiskey, proceed direct to Ripso.
November Whiskey, direct to Ripso.
Look at that jet stream battering down on us. That is a gorgeous view now as we come over into the Netherlands. Alarm 113, how do you control the autopilot speed in the Airbus? That all depends. Speed is controlled usually by the pitch.
Lufthansa 1108, contact Copenhagen, control 121.375, bye-bye. Lufthansa 1108, contact Copenhagen, control 121.375.
Yes, in order to meet the go-around condition to remain within the certain radial of the VOR, can we use the fixed info? Yes, of course you can. And that has already been... That has already been put in. Look, if I just scroll through, there, you can just see that. There it is. So we're not allowed to cross this line, basically. So yeah, it's already keyed in for us, just to make sure.
Flight level 385, climbing 400.
New Zealand 802, Bremen radar, good morning, identified. There for 8 kilo, radar contact, climb flight level 250.
Clear climb 250, visual 4 kilo.
So we're just going up now on flight level 260. Miko asked, what was the answer for the flight control checks? Right, okay, so if anyone rewinds that back, maybe after the stream, just 1 second, I will come to that. Speed Alt Star. And Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, request further descent.
Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, Monday, Unicom 122 display, have good flight.
Thanks for the service, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, bye bye. Right, so let's get ourselves down to flight level 10.
Canadian 49er Bravo, descent flight level 26, to reach at
Thrust out level percent 100 blue.
With a 48 kilo, climb flight level 350.
Climb 350, 04 kilo.
Right, yes, so the flight control checks on the ground. You'll notice that all of the spoilers, 1 through 5, come up when I'm doing the flight control checks. HD will confirm this. I'm pretty certain spoiler number 1 should not. I think spoiler number 1 is only ever used on the ground after a rejected takeoff or when we've landed.
Active runway in Amsterdam.
So when the spoilers are armed, basically.
046 India negative. And you can
I don't know if HD is still listening in the background and his ears have just pricked up. He'll tell me if I'm right or wrong. That's what he's here for.
Unit 376 back.
376, roger.
Right, over to Unicom 1228.
Decimal 275, bye-bye.
So still slightly high on the profile. We'll get ourselves down and then we'll be able to slow down. HD's answers probably. That's not the answer I was I was expecting. Right, get the anti-ice on as we're going to start coming through these clouds now. HD says I can't remember, but it sounds right. 2, 3 and 4 are the speed brakes. One to 5 are ground spoilers. That would make sense then. Alarm 113, you can't set your top of descent at the moment. Sorry, you have to work it out. So you need to work it out manually, and then you just pop the a distance ring around the fix that you're aiming towards, so you know how far away to start that. There's a video on the channel if you want to learn how to do that. It's probably a bit easier than me trying to describe it now for you. Jonas Muller, hello, hope you're well. Christian, you're away from the chat, you're putting the stream on the TV and you're going to the couch. Have you been pulling it all night, Christian? Can't see any traffic ahead of us, so that hold may not be required. Might just need a tad more speed to meet these constraints. I want to try and do it without killing the fairies. Another gorgeous view, courtesy of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Jonas, yeah, this is of course the fly-by-wire mod. Alarm 113, thank you so much for subscribing. We're always happy to help here. Check out the channel for loads of videos, and of course during the live streams then obviously here to answer any questions you may have. And if I don't know the answer, I know where I can find out for you. Also available is our Discord server as well. Good minute, landing runway 18 right. So, flight time about 1 hour, taxi time 3 hours 97 minutes. Thalesmate, do I know how long the aircraft will take to descend to a certain altitude? So I don't go on time, I go on distance. Usually. Stop sightseeing, get back in, monitor the profile. Right, let's get the seatbelt signs on. So, approach checklist. Seatbelt signs are on. Arrival briefing is completed. Minimums are 187. Set both sides. Engine load selector is normal. Flight bag is stowed.
Amsterdam traffic, Copenhagen 5 project, inbound, Sierra Papa Yankee for runway 1, I don't know why it's
HT's been hunted through the Ofcom. Roll is 2 to 5. Yeah, so when you're doing the flight control checks on the ground, spoiler number 1 shouldn't move. Stuart, you mentioned holding Sierra Papa Yankee. Can the flyby do this now? No, it can't. I would have to do it manually if needed. And we have some traffic there in front of us, but he's 20 miles away, so that's not going to cause us any issues. If I pull out those spoilers. Yeah. Okay, reduce the speed now to 50, and we're going to get down a nice steady decline to our platform, which is 2,000 feet. One 1035. Thrust idle, open descent, 2000 blue. Mike Reed, I don't know if the cell cal code is used on VATSIM. Basically, it stands for selective calling. Usually for flights across the Atlantic. Wayne, Gav, is runway 24 right ever used for operations at Manchester? I hope not. It was redesignated 23 right some years ago. Bob Angel TCAS is working, yes. Only in the dev and oh no, it's working in all of them now, I think. So now I'm using my track mileage to monitor the descent. I've got 37 miles to run. So nicely below the profile. We'll be going to slow down shortly. Let's activate the approach phase, so that's all done. HT says, yeah. So runway 23 right at Manchester is the primary runway. Basically, they want as many aircraft as they can to try and flatten the hump. Magic Norm, just because open descent, managed descent are essentially the same things, because managed descent doesn't work properly at the moment. There you can see we're nicely on profile. I just want to get below that a little bit though, just because what I want to do is, of course, we've still got to slow down. So, kill a couple of fairies. can just see we're dropping below it now a little bit. And that navigation track looks great. Speed brakes can go away. Danny, Echo Hotel Rotterdam is your home airport. Yeah, I know that one. I don't have to cheat for that one. So below the glide slope, and I've just reduced our VS to 900 feet, so a speed VS 900. Patrick says TCAS isn't working for you. Are you on the experimental version, Patrick? Right, time to start concentrating on our landing, I think. So let's start slowing down. Manage speed. If you've enjoyed the flight this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, please don't forget to hit that like button. Makes a huge difference to the channel, so really do appreciate that. And of course, if you're new, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And of course, future videos and content on the channel. PTW Gaming, it depends what bugs you're referring to. A lot of the so-called bugs are very, very manageable. Okay, thrust idle, open descent, so we can just level off a little bit, lose some speed. I want flaps 1 as we leave Sierra Papa Yankee. Looks stunning, doesn't it? There's that aircraft on final. Okay, flaps 1, speed checked, flaps 1. HD, you're right, I don't need open descent. I did put it back into open descent because I was descending 1,000 feet per minute and trying to lose speed. It wasn't working. So I just went into manage speed, I just went into open descent while we clawed it back to green dot. Okay, I'm going to do this in heading mode. To be fair, if we'd have just gone direct to Pivos, that would have worked for us. Vectoring ourselves in. So we've got Alt Glide Slope, Lock Blue, Cat 3 Dual, Autopilot 1 and 2. There's Lock Star. Ooh, that voice was different. Once the glide slope starts to move, then we'll get the we'll get flaps 2 out. Amsterdam traffic, Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel, established runway 18 right, 11 miles. PTW Gaming will be at the hotel apron after a long taxi. There we go, lock green. I'm going to ding the cabin so that's all done. Oh, runway light, landing lights aren't on. Some airlines don't actually turn those on until they've been given clearance by the tower, do they? Mr. V, you think they've changed the audio samples for the ground proximity warning system? Well, I hope I don't ever hear those. Alt star, and we can now see that runway ahead of us. Could have briefed that as part of the threats actually. The sun's shining straight in our eyes. Glide slope is now moving. Flaps 2, speed checked. Flaps 2. Happy to leave that in managed speed. Landing gear. Spoilers. Flaps 3, speed checked. Flaps 3. HD says, how have I managed to level off at Amsterdam?
Scandinavian 57K vacated, 18 right.
Flaps full. Landing checklist. So, the cabin is secured. Auto thrust is speed. Go around altitude 2000. Set. ECA memo landing no blue. Still see that crosswind. It's not a major one, but worth noting.
1000.
Simon, I will be taking Whiskey 5, quite right too. I'm not going the long way around. No danger there. Right, autopilot's off, I have control. Certified Evil, thanks for following on Twitch. Tease ourselves back onto the glide slope. And approach is stable.
400. 300. 200. 100 above.
Just drifted off that centre line a little bit. Let's get it back on.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Oh, that was an interesting pause, wasn't it? What was that all about? Anyway, spoilers deployed, reverse green. And as we briefed, don't mind going all the way to the end, save a bit of time. I think there may be traffic behind us, so we'll vacate here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until
Amsterdam
the
traffic
fasten
runway
seatbelt sign
18
has been
right
switched off.
is vacated.
Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls or internet access may now be used.
Amsterdam traffic, Calamore 5
Please make
Whiskey
sure
now,
that you take
establishing
all
on
your
the
personal
Budweiser
belongings
18
with you,
right.
checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your EasyJet journey. For the latest news, promotions, flight and destination information, check out our official Facebook page, Twitter or EasyJet app.
Okay, so we'll start that APU, get the strobes off, anti-ice isn't required, so straight down here. I think those stutters come from it loading in bits of scenery and perhaps other traffic as well. Clean the aircraft up now. See how fast we can make it back to the terminal, shall we? Our flight time today was about 1 hour 2 minutes. 1 hour 5 is showing on the navigation display timer. Good window, the engine out acceleration was 1,012 feet, if I recall. 1,012. Goodness me, is this actually here? I'd like to think it's a bit more... Oh, my kids enjoy slides like that. I'm going to take off again in a minute. Yeah, Goodman, you shouldn't be able to do a flex of 20. That should not be possible. Jim 610, this is the default Microsoft Flight Simulator scenery. It's handcrafted though from, I forget which level, is it the Premium Deluxe? Alarm 113, in the video description there should be a Discord link that should work for you. Wayne, tail strike. Yeah, quite probably. HD says, no, it doesn't dip, it's a bridge for you. Well, that's what I thought, but you know. An Amsterdam traffic Alpine 51 Kilo Hotel is crossing runway 18 centre at Whiskey 5, then taking Delta Alpha to the hotel apron. So we'll just double check. I don't know if this is currently being used at the minute. It might be. So we'll get the strobe lights on just as we cross. Then we take Delta, which is our first right. One-way system here. Anyone who decides to do this flight with me probably thinks that's a great idea till they realise the lengthy taxi at the end of it. Right. So, ooh, try and keep it nice and straight. It's been over 3 minutes. Shutting down engine 2. Electric pump is on. And then we want to take Alpha, which is our second left, I think. KBL.com, welcome if you're new. Unfortunately, we've just landed, my friend. You may be lucky and catch another live stream tonight, but I can't guarantee that, I'm afraid.
Traffic Scandinavian 55 Yankee, taxi in Hotel 1 and hope you join me again.
So that's Bravo, can't take that, that's a one-way. Slivovic flew Amsterdam to Copenhagen last night. Oh, maybe we should do that tonight, do the return journey. Copenhagen airport now, I've got the flight amber scenery, it looks stunning. If someone would be so kind as to call the Nightbot to give a Discord link. Oh, there you go, Nick. So, Alarm 113, Nick's going to give you the Discord link.
Skip all traffic, KLM15 Whiskey vacated runway 1
Christian, I think
right.
HD meant 1,000. It did catch my eye, but I thought, no, I know what he means. That's the lowest engine out acceleration altitude. Basically, you're going to be skimming the water. You become a speedboat. Goodman did this is handcrafted by Microsoft Flight Simulators, the Azobo team. It's one of the handcrafted airports in the Premium Deluxe model. Friday night quiz. How long did I have to wait before I could do a single engine taxi? After landing. Goodness me. I thought those cars were going rather fast. HD, that's what Emirates do. I know the incident you're referring to. That was quite recent, wasn't it? Now, we have a small issue here. There we go. PTW, we're on the VATSIM network, so not on
Skip all traffic,
any of those.
KLM15 Whiskey taxiing by Victor Whiskey, crossing runway 8, Centre, Delta, Bravo, and then Golf.
Oh, I've really enjoyed that flight this morning with you guys. What a great way to kick off a Friday morning. So PTW Gaming, the VATSIM server. The VATSIM is a virtual air traffic simulations network. So you've got real air traffic controllers controlling real pilots, not just on Microsoft Flight Simulator, but also on X-Plane, P3D, and FSX. Shall we pick a stand? Roblox, good morning from the USA.
Amsterdam traffic 1144 Kilo, taxiing runway 2407.
I thought that aircraft was really close then. Turns out it's not. Let's cheat, shall we? Peer over the glare shield. Jim 610, just give me 1 second, I'll show you. We'll just get the parking brake on. Oh, look at the strobe lights. Are they strobes? No, I've turned those off, haven't I? Have I turned those off? Ah, why haven't I turned those off? I thought I had. Oh, I turned them on, didn't I, when crossing the runway? Didn't turn them back on again. Duh. APU bleed is on. Turn off engine 1. Seatbelts. Beacon light. Fuel pumps. There we go. So the ground charts, you can see we've got arrows on here, so we know we can go only clockwise on Alpha, anti-clockwise on Bravo, and also down here as well you can see Delta Charlie where we took. There you are. HD, that looks tight. Yeah, it did a bit. I'll have a look outside in a minute. Set standby. For some reason, these gates here at Schiphol don't give you ground traffic, so yeah, that's it, unfortunately.
Cabin crew, you can now disarm the doors.
That's not too bad, is it? Could have been worse. HD, yellow electric prompt is turned off before the parking brake is set. Did I do that? No, I don't think I did. I did it the other way around, didn't I? Oh well. Live and learn. Right, guys, that's us done. I'm hopeful we may have another one tonight, but I'm afraid I can't guarantee that. I could be on babysitting duty. It all depends on how things go. Hope you've enjoyed this Friday morning flight. It's been quite immersive. Lots of traffic on the ground when we left Copenhagen, so that was really nice. Thank you to those of you who flew alongside us. Welcome to our new and upgraded channel members. Thank you so much for your support there. And of course to the EasyJet Sim Pilot channel members as well. Don't forget, if you want to try out the new Flex, not the Flex Temp calculator, but basically the A320 Neo Performance calculator. This is still in beta version. If you are one of the mid or higher tier channel members, then you have access to this whilst we're still testing that out. Check out the video on that recently to show you exactly what this is looking to do, and there's a lot more information being imported into that over the next few weeks or so. Lots of good stuff coming on. Another departing aircraft there. Thanks very much, guys. Hope you've all had a great Friday morning. If I don't see you again tonight, then I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, the captain, the first officer and the crew, I'd like to thank you once again for choosing to fly with EasyJet today. If you would like to become a member of the EasyJet Sim Pilot channel, please ask a member of the cabin crew, or simply click the red join button to find out about all the extra perks that are available when becoming a channel member. We wish you a safe and pleasant journey from the airport, and we hope you have a great day to go. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you